right, guys, still Nancy over here. I had to talk to you guys about this. I know that everyone hears about this algebra drop-off. There has been so much debate in the educational community about why so many kids do not have what they need to access algebra at the secondary math level. And I can just tell you, it's because of elementary school. I say this as an elementary educator. I say this as an elementary instructional specialist. It's because of elementary school. And I really feel like this is something that is kind of unique to math. I feel like in language arts, if you can't read, there are so many assessments out there that can really pinpoint and target what areas of reading a child needs support in order to advance to the next level of reading, whether it is a decoding problem, an encoding problem, a phonics or phonemic awareness problem, or a comprehension problem. There's tons of assessments that are already out there that can kind of target exactly what that learner needs at that level. There are not, and I repeat, there are not enough assessments like this in math. That's why I created my own computational fluency assessments, because most of the assessments that teachers are using to measure mastery of numbers and operations only focus on getting a correct answer and not the thinking behind getting that correct answer. You cannot say that students are understanding numbers and operations just from an answer alone. So what happens is many students are able to make it through elementary school math just by memorizing steps to get answers. They might not be super confident in math. In fact, they might be super anxious about doing math, and they're just feeling like they're making it through. Like, I felt like this for so many years, literally through 2 college degrees. I felt like that until I really started learning real math. When I started teaching in the classroom, that's when I started learning real math and really fell in love with it. What I can say is this stuff is all fixable. That's why math specialists should be in every single school building. I know reading specialists are in most school buildings and math specialists are not in all school buildings. But parents, you guys have got to demand better for your students. Every single school should have a math specialist, and every single math specialist in a school should not be subbing and covering for a classroom. They should be supporting those educators, okay? Because as teachers, we can only do the best that we know how to do. So those math specialists are the people in the school buildings that can teach teachers how to do better, that can support teachers in meeting their goals and improving their instruction. That's what we do at Someone Cares. I really feel like if we build up the support system for elementary school, we will have kids leaving elementary school understanding numbers deeply, understanding operations deeply, being flexible problem solvers, able to solve problems in more than one way, being able to connect one strategy to another. These are understanding equality and equivalence deeply, being able to use inverse relationships to solve problems. This is all algebraic reasoning. That is all algebraic reasoning. Algebra does not start in algebra class. It starts in elementary school all the way in kindergarten. So there are definitely things that we can do to get kids ready for algebra in elementary school, but fixing that drop-off is going to require us to really look at and evaluate the deeper understandings that our students have or don't have yet, and actually having systems in place to monitor that, rather than just looking at the answer and assuming that just because students have the answers that they understand. That's just not the case. It's just not the case. So with that being said, I hope that my educator friends will reach out to learn more. Please check out our free course that we developed with TTAC on the 6 essential understandings to develop numerical fluency in elementary school. And feel free to reach out if we could support you or your school in any way, building numeracy and getting your kids to be confident, flexible problem solvers with great number sense in elementary school, so that algebra will never be a roadblock for them in secondary. Have a great afternoon.